For today's assignment, you will demonstrate your knowledge of warm and cool colors. There are two ways you could do this. The first way would be to take a piece of paper, you're going to fold it in half, and at the top you're going to write warm on one side and cool on the other. Now, you could use color pencils or markers, or even crayons would be fine for this. And you could fill the side with warm colors using shapes, and you're going to fill this side. Now, so to get full credit, you've got to fill the side with shapes, and you're going to use all of the warm colors, or the basic red, orange, and yellow, and you will be patterning inside your shapes using warm colors. When you're done, each one should have some kind of patterning and should use all of the warm colors. There's no space left on my side. I filled right to the bottom, and I'm going to add orange in here. You can fill areas if you have colored pencils, but give me something interesting to look at. We don't want this thing to be boring. And I would do closed shapes. Don't do just pattern. Fill so you actually have some closed shapes to add your pattern into. Okay? For the cool side, you're going to use blues, greens, and violets. This looks boring in here. Let's add a few more dots. You can do any shapes that you want. For the cool side, you're going to add blues, greens, and violets. And on this side, I'm going to do more geometric shapes just so they're really different. So I'm going to do some hard angles, and I'm going to fill the space, and then I'm going to use, and I've got a couple different blues here. I like this sort of like turquoise blue, so I'm going to use this in some of them, and I'm going to use, I have a darker blue that I like too. I like this one as well. Here, I'm just going to do confetti. This is kind of a small space. And then I'm going to add my green in there. So I have blues, greens, so I could do multiple values if I want, but all blues, greens, and violets to show our understanding of cool colors. Alright, and I'm filling all of my space in here. I'm not leaving anything empty within my shapes. Do little squares in here. And some confetti in the background. Alright, so there's one way that you can do this. The other way would be to get a piece of paper. You're going to fold it in half. You can label label it. Again, it should be labeled warm and cool. And then you can actually go around your house and you can gather up things that are warm and cool. And you can place them on the paper. So for warm, I found some things that were reds, oranges, and yellows. Now, if you have objects that have other colors on them, I really want just warms. So it should be, if you have like blacks or grays as part of them, that's probably just fine. But if you have other mixed colors, try and pick objects that just have warm colors or black, white, or gray mixed with them. So if they have like labeling that's black, white, or gray, that would be fine. And on cool colors, you're going to pick objects, and I would say minimum of 5. I really don't want to see colored pencils or colored markers in there. Please try to find things other than markers and pencils. Just go around your house, and I don't have to have the entire object in the screen, but try to give me a selection of warm and cool. Then you're going to photograph whichever one you do. So if you do this, you're going to photograph and submit. And if you do this one, you'll photograph and submit. And that's it.